Hey guys, this is a fun video to make. It's a question I've addressed before. I'm going to address it again. I had someone ask me this question in a very humorous manner that was basically like they were screaming they needed help. And the question is, how soon can I quit my job? If that's something that is of interest to you, then you'll want to watch this video. The question is, how soon can I quit my job? And the answer is, that's hard to say. I don't know. If you've watched other videos on the channel, you know that I advocate and have been a consistent advocate for a path, if you will, that basically I say start slow, find the platform or find the type of online commerce that really resonates with you, that you enjoy doing, and that you're successful at. And that may be eBay, that may be something on Amazon, that may be affiliate marketing, Shopify, having a blog. It can be any number of things, or it can be a combination of some or all of those things. But I always suggest that people start the process slowly. They wade into it. They don't quit their job from day one. You need to feed yourself. Living indoors is generally preferred by most people, so you want to keep a roof over your head while you're learning and while you're picking up traction in the world of e-commerce. But what you're trying to do is get to a point where you're supplementing your income, and you're doing so reliably. Supplementing your income is not really a number, it's an idea. And it may, for some people, that may mean they would be happy if they could make $500 a month. That would make a big difference in their lives. For other people, they need to make $5,000 a month to supplement their current income. It kind of depends on what you're doing now. It depends on what your needs are, what type of debt you have. I mean, all of these things are different for every person. But the key thing here is that at whatever level you're supplementing your income, whether it's $500 or $1,000 or maybe a couple of $1,000s a month, you want to see that be a consistent number, month after month for a period of time. And again, how long that period of time needs to be is somewhat up to you. I know folks that, if they make $1,000 this month and $1,000 next month, on the third month, they're going to quit their jobs and they're going to try and ramp up what it is they're doing and scale it up to where they can replace their income. Ultimately, that's the plan, but it always scares me a little bit when people do it so quickly. I would like to see, a nice steady income stream for maybe 4 to 6 months. And then I would like to see you go ahead and start to scale up whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe add more products if you're selling a product, do more advertising, and just get a feel for how well your income will scale as you put more time and money into it. You may see at that point that your $2,000 a month supplemental income jumps very quickly to $5,000 or $8,000 or $10,000 a month, and at that point, I think you're pretty much home free. Now you probably have matched, if not exceeded, your current income. And if you want to quit, that's up to you. By all means, quit. If you have a miserable job and you hate life every morning, by all means do that. But I will throw this little cautionary note in that a lot of people, when they make that jump, they see their online success kind of slow down or even backtrack a little bit, and a lot of times it's just because they don't have they don't have the pressure and the time constraints on them anymore, and sometimes people get a little bit lazy. I am guilty of that myself from time to time. So when you suddenly find yourself going from an environment where you probably have people that you're accountable to now you have no one that you're accountable to except for yourself, and maybe a spouse who is screaming at you to, make some money or they're leaving. You sometimes can let things slide a little bit. Just be aware of that going into it, and you probably will not have a problem with it. But yeah, once you get to a point though where you have matched your current income from your job, It's not a bad idea to go ahead and work for some period of time longer. Odds are that the job may not be as terrible anymore when you know you can quit. But having building up a little nest egg, if nothing else, think of that nest egg as a little bit of a war chest for your online efforts. It's not a bad thing because say that you start your online business early in the year and you're successful throughout the year. If you quit your job right away, you do put pressure on yourself and you put a strain on your online business because you're pulling money out of that business. But if you can leave your profits there, come summertime, you can reinvest those profits into product and into items that you want to sell into the fourth quarter, say on Amazon or Shopify. It really doesn't matter. The fourth quarter is crazy everywhere. But you can reinvest into products that you want to sell, and you can come out the beginning of your second year with a significant amount of money and a significant amount of business under your belt. And again, there's no right or wrong answer here, but it's just a question of doing what feels right for you, what fits in with your safety requirements and your sense of safety. But again, the process we've always advocated is supplement, match, and then scale it up. Scale it up just as far as you want to. A lot of times there are people out here that just push things as hard as they can for as long as they can, and those are the guys that are out here doing $10 million a year on eBay and $10 million a year on Amazon. But a lot of people find that they make a very comfortable living and maintain a lifestyle that they enjoy with sales far below that. Don't put a number on your sense of fulfillment and on your sense of success. Look at your life. Are you happy? Do you have enough money to pay the bills? Are you saving money? Are you in a position to meet future expenses and potential emergencies? And if you can do that with $500,000 a year in sales on Amazon, then great. If it takes $1 million a year, well, that's fine as well. And if you're pushing yourself and you want to do $5 or $10 million, that's also great. But don't put unrealistic expectations on yourself in terms of dollars. Think in terms of your life. I have multiple $1 million sales on several different platforms, and I do that with 2 part-time employees who basically respond to emails and customer complaints and handle returns and whatnot. And I work about as much as they do. So we're basically 3 part-time employees. For me to scale that up dramatically would require more effort on my part. It would require more hours from them, and there's nothing wrong with that. There are times of the year when I put in more effort, but I'm very happy with my life. I have a good stable income that is consistent from year to year now, has been consistent for several years. And, I meet people all the time that do 3 or 4 times the amount of business in a year that I do, but they also work quite a bit more. So, again, look at your life, ask yourself if you're happy, and make your determination on what you need based on your state of mind, not necessarily what other people are doing. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. If you have questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section below, and we'll see you in the next video.